Hi everyone, Siavash here from GMI Technology, TechSavvy business owners, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a conversion ad in Facebook using instant form. So by now, if you've been following any of our videos on my channel or on our Facebook page, TikTok, or anywhere, you should basically know that how to have your business settings set up, business management. I'm sorry. Your ad account, your pixel, your Facebook page, your Instagram business page, how to connect them and have everything ready and set up in order to be able to start your advertising. All right, so let's go ahead. And if you've already in your business.facebook.com/settings, this is where you go, clicking on all tools, and then you click on ads manager. You can find this ads manager from your Meta Business Suite or even your facebook.com. All I want you to do is basically be able to find this ads manager and click on it, or you can simply type in adsmanager.facebook.com/ads manager. It brings this up. If this is your first time doing advertisement, you will definitely see this additional information. And you want to make sure that if you're not doing any politics or any of those kind of things, you're going to say, nope, I'm not doing any of those. And that's it. You're good to go. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of difficulties with Facebook if you're doing any advertisement for political issues and those kind of things. All right. So let's go ahead and click on Create Campaign on top left. And here's what you can ignore this one because it's a test account and I haven't added my payment information. That's why it's not letting, it's basically showing me this warning, but it's not going to affect the tutorial. So as you can see, we have different campaign objectives, and if you hover over them, if I hover over sales, it tells you it is good for conversion, catalog sales, messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, leads, same thing, engagement, same thing. So as you can see, engagement, leads, and sales, they all have something called conversion. So that's what we are looking for. So if you go ahead and click on leads, that's the one that we want to do, and click on continue. Give it a sec. So you might have seen a different view when you click on continue because Facebook is always testing. It might bring up an option and says, hey, do you want a tailored lead ad? So Facebook doing some of the magic for you, or do you want to do it yourself? Go ahead and click on manual because I want to go through and basically break down all the categories that we have when we are creating an ad. So as you can see, the ad always going to have like 3 levels. So we have the top level, which is going to be the campaign. This is going to be the main details and objective of the ads. So basically campaign details, this is going to be auctioning for leads, getting the best leads. Then the next section is going to be what we call the ad set. This is the niche type of the ad that we are looking for. So basically this is where we say, hey, it is conversions and I want to use instant form. So you click on that, you select the instant form. If it's the first time again that you're doing it, says please do this and accept that. So we're going to go ahead and click on view terms, and we're going to say I'm agreeing to terms, and that goes away. You want to make sure that you choose your Facebook page. So in this case, I'm doing an advertisement on TechSavvy business owner, and again, instant forms, that's what we are doing. So the ad set sets these up, and then the most important part is going to be what we call the audience. I'm going to come back to the budget, but it's pretty simple. You just basically say how much you would like to spend per day. Now, the most important part is audience. This is basically the demographic of people that you are targeting. So you have different options. One of them is locations, what countries you are targeting. You can obviously target specific suburbs based on the, let's say you own a solar business and you operate in specific local areas. You can literally drop the pin down and say, hey, I want this address and I only want the people within the 5-mile radius or 10-mile radius to see this ad. So you can do all of those, which is pretty simple. I'm going to show you how you can actually do that. Next, we have age. Obviously, what age range you want to target, because some businesses they have a specific age range that they try to, like, okay, if I don't know, if I'm a surgeon, or if I'm like a chiropractor, maybe I'm looking for people that are above 25 years old and those kind of things. Genders, if you have a specific type of product or services that are gender related, you definitely want to put that there as well. And then the other thing that we have is detailed targeting. So this is when you want to do a very niche and narrow. And if I click on edit on this for a sec to give you a little bit of a perspective, you can add demographic based on interest, behaviors, and demographics. So this is basically getting too narrow on, okay, I want to only target people that, let's say, are interested in Oprah Winfrey, for example. Or I want to target people that are following a specific page. Or I want to target people that are living in a specific area. Or target people that they describe their job title as being an entrepreneur or a small business owner. So there's a lot of things in here that you can actually target. You can say, I want to target people that own a Facebook page or specific things. A lot of things that you can choose in here. Obviously, as soon as you start selecting these, the size, which you can see on the right hand side, is the estimated audience size that your ad can reach. It's going to start changing once you dial it down. So super important. There are a lot of things that you can do in this part. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's super important to know how you can actually deal with this. Now, as I promised, for location, if you want to find a specific location, just click on edit. So right now it's Australia, the whole country. Let's say you want to do location based. So I'm gonna zoom in, and let's say I want to go and zoom in close to the Sydney airport. Let's go a little bit high. Bring it all the way to the right. Alright, and zoom again. You usually would be able to find the address by putting in the address, but I just want to show you if you want to drop the pin. So let's say I want around the airport. So I'm gonna drop this pin in here, and then I'm gonna tell it to be 20 kilometers, for example, or 10 miles or 15 miles. And as you can see, the radius comes in. So this is, you're telling Facebook the people that living or recently were in this area, include them. Now, at the same time, you can have exclusion. So you can say, I definitely don't want people that, for example, are within this area. I drop a pin, and Facebook makes sure that those people are not going to see that advertisement. This is very helpful for the people, the business owners that are, have a specific service area. So you want to make sure that you use this smartly, how to basically do that. Other things, age, you can click on edit. You can choose your ages in here. Same with genders, language. If you always have all languages. But if you want to be more specific, you can click on search, type in English, and you can say English all as well. Then the next section is the placement. So placement, we have manual placement and advantage placement. Advantage placement is basically Facebook decide how and where to show your advertisement. Manual placement, you tell Facebook, I only want to show my ad in this specific areas and on these specific platforms. Now, as you can see, I have Facebook and Instagram ticked on, because previously I've showed you how you can connect your Facebook page to your Instagram page so you can advertise on both platforms. Well, let's say you don't want to do that right now, you can always tick it off. Same with the other things, because we are doing manual placement. And when you scroll down, then you have other options as well. You can tell Facebook that, hey, I only want to show my ad on the Facebook feed. I don't want you to show it on Marketplace. So you can adjust this, and these are the things that we track when we do advertisement for our clients to see which one performs better and how we can maximize their return on ad spend. As you can see, there's a lot of details and variables in here that you can play with. But this is the most important part, the ad set, one of the most important part, obviously. And then the next category that we have is the actual ad. This is where you put your media, basically photos, images, videos, and those kind of things. As you can see, we can have single image or video or carousel, which shows a couple of images that you can flick through. And you can change it from here. So always you can click on this trash icon. It removes what it has. Usually it gets it from your profile the first time, and then you can click on add media, add video, or add image, or you can create a video based on the images that you have. Facebook gives you a couple of predefined, like a slideshow kind of a thing. So you give it 5, 6, 7 images based on the animation that it has, and it say, hey, choose this animation, and it builds a video for you. This is for people that they don't want to actually build the video themselves, and they just have some images and they want to do a slideshow. Primary text is the main text that comes at the top. So hey, this is at the top. So it will come at the top. Then we have the headline. The headline comes where it says fb.me. So if I type headline, you will see where it shows up. There you go. And then we have the description, which we can say, click me. And that's the description. So, and then we have the sign up, which are the different buttons that you can try. So you can say apply now, subscribe, get offer, get code, and those kind of things. And obviously the image or the video is going to show up in here. Now, since we decided that we want to use instant form, the instant form are basically a conversion form that as soon as someone tap on your ad, it will show up, and it usually asks for some information because it's a lead generation. So you ask for, depending on what you're looking for, you ask for the lead email address, phone number, name, and those kind of things. Now the beauty of this is the user, they don't need to get out of the Facebook app in order to provide this, and they don't need to actually type it down. So as soon as they click on it, it will be pre-filled based on their Facebook profile. So that's why it makes it super, super easy to get those leads using these forms. Now, when you go ahead and click on create form, first of all, you need to name it, choose type, usually use more volume. The introduction, you can say, hey, I want to use a specific photo, or you can say, hey, use the image from the ad that I have, which usually is the easiest one because it just blends it in nicely. Again, you can have greetings, which is recommended, but if you don't want to, you can remove the greetings. Basically, this is telling people, hey, what is the offer is about. If you've already done that in the ad, you can just simply go ahead and remove this, so you have one less step. Then we come to the questions. So questions, you can simply add the pre-ones, email, full name. Then you can click on add category. If you want to use any of these other information, you can basically add them. You enter a message, you simply say, hey, please, for example, depending on what you are offering, please fill this up, and one of our team member will get in touch. So that's pretty much what you can do in there. A little bit more advanced, you can do lead filtering. I'm not going to do that in this video. It's a little bit more advanced, but you can tell Facebook that, hey, these are the leads based on the criteria that you put in. It's like, okay, these are leads, but these people are not leads. This is very, very helpful for people that have a specific requirement for the business. Let's say you're only looking for people that have a budget above $1,000. So if someone says, hey, my budget is below $1,000, you just straight away tell Facebook that, hey, thank you, but this is not the lead that I'm looking for. Privacy policy, you always need to add your business privacy policy in here. And then you want to add a message for leads once they finish. So if you have a two-step thing that you want them to go and book an appointment, you want to tell them that, hey, you're not finished yet. You can say you're almost done. Or you can say one more step and then tell them, hey, click the book now button below, for example, and book your appointment. So you want to tell them what to do, otherwise they're going to land in here as like, I don't know what's happening, what to do. Then you add your link. This is going to be, let's say you are, I don't know, like a physiotherapy practice or chiropractic, and this is where you put your online booking link. So this is going to be your onlinebookinglink.com, for example, and then you can obviously update this to book your appointment or something like that, and then you go ahead and create a form. And that's it. Once you create a form, you can publish your ad and you're good to go. Now after that, what we call in advertisement or marketing is like, you need to do follow-ups. Some people comes in here, they give you your information, but for any reason they didn't click on book your appointment, or even if they did, they didn't go all the way in and book an appointment. So that's where the automation and follow-up comes in. I'm not going to go through that right now. That's going to be a whole different video on how to basically build this automation follow-up and make sure that we get them on a call or book them and bring them in to basically increase our return on ad spend. I know this was a little bit longer, but I hope you learned something and also enjoyed it. Again, if you have any question, make sure that you put it in the comment section, hit me up, gmimartechnology.com. Otherwise, please do like, share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. And let me know if you have any question. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.